everybody? Ian here. Hope you're doing well. Just want to talk about history today, and if you don't like history, ask yourself why you don't. It's somewhat important, at least I think, or it should be, in everybody's mind, and it makes you think in ways that you haven't. So, history, ever since I was a little kid, I've always loved history, and I've loved history because it's my way to connect with the past. People, I guess, have other ways to do it, but that's just how I do it. And so you're asking me, what have you done or what have you seen that's so historic? I've been to several neat landmarks or historical sites, including the Biltmore, Mount Vernon, which is the former home of George Washington. I've also been to Monticello, which Thomas Jefferson lived. I've also been to the first Mint up in Philadelphia. Also the Liberty Bell up in Philadelphia, I've seen that. Been to the Marine Museum in Washington, D.C., or somewhere in Virginia, I can't remember exactly, but it's a really cool museum. You can see the history of the Marines. Another cool place I've been to is the Smithsonian. I've seen several of their museums, so the Smithsonian is great. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. But yeah, the museums I've been to, the sites I've seen, pretty neat stuff and eye-opening. Makes you think about how people lived back then and how that can affect you now. And I've obviously been to other places, but that's just a few of the big ones. And I try to learn something historic every day, whether that's something about an idea, whether that's about a culture or a road, even the history of a road. I mean, you can name a million different items and, find the history about it. And I just think, here's an example of how history may help you. Let's say if you buy a house or an apartment or something of that nature, a condo, you're going to want to know the history of it. Who lived in it? What did they do to the house? What's happened in the house? And because then you may know what's coming forward or what's coming next, what you want to do next to the house. That's just one example of many. You may want to know the community around you because that helps you understand, the past of where it's been and maybe the future. It's good to know about, the state you live in or the community you live in. Like North Carolina has a lot of great historical moments, whether that's Edward Teach and Blackbeard or the Canes winning a Stanley Cup in Raleigh. It's just so cool to see these things transpire. And I've also been, I guess you could say, a part of history. I went to the first Blues Parade. So I just love history. It's just something that it comes easy and natural to me. And yeah, so I just challenge you all to think about how you really go about history. And if you don't like it enough, you think, or don't appreciate it enough, evaluate yourself, think about how you can. And hope this video was helpful. Thank you for your time. And the next video will be about me trying new restaurants and how I love to do that and what I've learned from doing that. So thank you very much and have a great day. Appreciate it.